All right, nothing like talking about what's my purpose on a Sunday morning at BPN at 6 a.m. It's 140 degrees in the sauna. It's amazing. But it's a question that a lot of us have been speaking about the last couple of months on Instagram together. It's a question that I know has become more prevalent over the last few years with everything that's happened with the lockdown and COVID and pandemic. And it's a question that has spanned the historical perspective of humans and time and history. And it's one that I've spent a lot of time thinking about the last 10 years. I think 10 years ago, I had this really impactful experience that made me question, what's my purpose? What's the meaning of life? What are we all doing here? And I want you guys to take away from this conversation that your purpose is up to you to define. And from my perspective, I love history. I was a history major. I read so much history, mostly trying to figure out what is the point of all this? What is our purpose? And for me, the singular actual purpose of humans is survival. You know, that's why we're here on Earth. That's what we're built for. That's why we have these brains, is surviving. And we've really, over thousands of years, have solved survival problems, right? With food, with shelter, with protection. We've really been able to eliminate for survival to be our number one priority. And it's only been the last 100 or so years where survival has no longer been needed to be our main focus of our time and energy. So the last 100-ish years have really been up and down and internal and conflicting, and there's a rise of depression and anger and anxiety and obesity and suicides, because when you don't have to do your purpose every day, survival, then a lot of times you can feel lost. And so the way I've been able to try to process all of this over the last 10 years on this purpose journey is to realize that the purpose of life is to prove there is a point. It's the purpose of life is to prove that there is a purpose with your life. And I think the immediate action items would be to grab something you love doing and make that your purpose in life. Because I feel if everyone's doing what they love, what they're passionate about, what gets them out of bed every morning, then they're going to do that at a high level. And that's going to transcend throughout the rest of their immediate community, throughout the rest of the immediate world, where everyone's going to be doing their purpose, and we're all going to be making the world a better place by finding that purpose and holding on to it and doing it to the best of our abilities. And I think that's how I try to look at this all, is that it's up to me to figure out what my purpose is. And for years I was looking around and literally Googling, what's my purpose in life? What's the point of life? And the second I could take ownership that it's really now up to me. We live in such an amazing time where I'm able to do something else besides try to survive with my life, then the possibilities are endless. So I want us all to grab something, hold on to that thing that you love doing, and say, this is my purpose. This is why I'm on Earth. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities because I can, and because I want to live a life full of purpose and intent with what I do with my time and energy. So that is my sauna rant. Sunday morning. I hope you have a great day. Think about that purpose, hold on to it for dear life, and then figure out how to do it at the very, very, very high level. Go one more, baby.